The government of Canada has recently made some changes to the IRCC Web Form, and we have a new version of the Web Form. So I thought it's a good idea if I show you a demonstration of this new Web Form, because in the beginning it looks very confusing. As you can see, we have the opening page. As I am recording this video, because of the situation in Afghanistan, you see a priority inquiry message, but that could be removed at any point in time. So let's scroll down. As you can see on the page, there are 4 different options. The first option to the left and top is update or ask about your application. The other one is ask about a program or service. The other one is report a technical problem and give us feedback. We usually need the first option, so I click this option, update or ask about your application. As soon as you do this, again, you see a bunch of options in front of you. But these options are pretty straightforward. So the first one would be check your application status. Also, if you want to ask them to expedite the processing of your application, that's the option you choose. The other option is change or update your contact information. For example, your address, your email address, your phone numbers. The next one allows you to add or remove a representative from your application. Obviously, you need to upload proper forms, like use of a representative form to explain that you want to add a representative. The next one is add a document to your application. So if you have new documentation and you want to share them with IRCC, this is the best option to pick. You could also ask about urgent processing of a PR card application. So this is only for PR card applications. If you want to withdraw or cancel your application, you click the next option. You can schedule or change the date or time of your appointment. If you have an interview or test to be done and the appointment is out there, or other options. In most cases, we probably deal with check your application status or add a document to your application. So I click the first one, which is probably the most complex one. So as you can see, as soon as I click this, an option appears here that first check the application status online, because you probably have to your online profile or to the ECAS system, depending on which option you have chosen to submit your application. They want to make sure that you do not contact them just because. So you see delays in your application. The delay is significant and you want to encourage them to process your application. That's when you click this option, continue to form. Now, when you click continue to form, you need to mention whether you are the principal applicant, whether you are a representative, or whether you are writing on behalf of the principal applicant. Now, I'm a representative, so I always pick the second option, but because most of the people who are looking at this video, they are the principal applicant, I click the first option, and then you click continue to form, and the rest is pretty much straightforward. So you enter your first name, your last name, your email address, confirm your email address, the date of birth, the country or territory of birth, what's your application number, if you have the application number, and what did you apply for. So if you select this option, then you will pick one of these options like refugee, temporary residence, permanent resident card, citizenship, etc. And then also you pick your or you enter your unique identification number. Now, at the minimum, you either need to enter UCI or enter your file number. If you don't enter any of those, then you cannot follow up on the application status. Hopefully you have both information and you can enter them here. I have another video about UCI and application number. I will post the link here. And also, obviously, you need to explain what you're asking for. So if you are worried about the status of your application and you are following up with the officer, or you have some explanation that justifies the expedite of processing of the application, make sure to enter it here. You have up to 1,500 letters to enter here. Also, you give a consent and submit the application. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Al Parsai. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant with almost 11 years of experience. I'm the author of the bestseller book, 88 Tips on Immigration to Canada. I teach immigration at Ashton College. I'm also recently been accepted as an adjunct professor to Queen's Law or Queen's University Law School to teach immigration courses. And my job, full-time job, is representing clients to the immigration authorities as a regulated Canadian immigration consultant in the fields of permanent residence, temporary residence, problems with immigration issues, and also representing them to the Immigration and Refugee Board of Canada for the refugee hearings or immigration hearings. See you soon.